Hi, it's Ann from the Useless Crafter. All right, so today I'm going to show you how to make a shirt using print and cut and how to clean up an image and get it in there. So I'm not going to show you all of these items, but I kind of worked backwards. I created this image right here. My daughter requested a Star Wars, and she's turning 5. So I wanted two more balloons, but I couldn't find an image with 5 balloons. So I found 5 friends with party hats. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I've already made it, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. So you can see there, I made two. I made one for her little American Girl doll. So if you can see that. And then I made one for her right here, which I have a video that's posting on how to do it after you're done with Design Space. So, and it's a good one because I made a mistake, totally ruined it, and then fixed it. So it's probably a good one for you to watch. All right. So first thing is, when you go to Google and you like the image, I saved it. Okay, so I took a screenshot of it and I saved it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So go to upload and see, I'd already cleaned it up here. So let's go to upload image, browse, and I'm going to find, okay, shoot, who did I do? All right, I apologize. I totally forgot how I named it. Um, give me a second to find one. Stormtrooper. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, so do you see this? This is the image that I wanted, but I screenshotted the whole page, right? So I'm gonna click on complex, continue. All right, so the easiest thing to do is let's crop this. Let's crop just what we want. So I'm going to crop this area right here. Okay, and then now take your select and erase that one, and let's just click on the black. So everything black is there. Let's click on the white here in between the legs. And we just have this black line that we don't want. So click on erase over here. This tells you how big your eraser ball is, okay? So, which you can see right here. So let's just do that. And that's it. So you can either preview here to make sure that you like your image, which, oh, I realized at the top I have this. So let's erase that. Now, if you were trying to make this into an SVG, then we did not clean it up well enough because it's just going to look like one blob, which you saw. Okay, so let's continue. So this is what it would look like if you were trying to do it as an SVG, which is probably not helpful. Oh, I have those two things up there, but that's okay. We're going to save this as a print then cut image, okay? So select that, save, and now it's here. So let's just click on it. Obviously, I didn't clean it up too well, but that's okay. Let's insert the image, and I'm going to show you what we did. The first time around, I obviously cleaned it up a little bit better. You can go to, we can't go into contour. Okay, so let's bring in a shape, and I'm just going to slice off that top part. Okay, I couldn't see it, so I didn't know that there were things up there, but that's okay. We'll put it right here. Grab the two items and slice. Okay, so see those two things? Now you can just delete everything. Okay, so now you have this nice clean image, okay? So I have him here back here. This image of Ray I had bought, so it was an SVG file that I just then, when I uploaded it, I flattened it so that it became a print and cut item, okay? All right, so I'm not going to show you all of them because it's all the same process, but let me show you what else I did with the birthday hats. So I went into images and search birthday hats, and I'll show you a few of them. Let's see. Where are they? Here we go. So here is one, and here's another one. So I'm going to select, oh, and here's the other one. So insert images. All right. So here, and you just size it. I picked the same one for him. How funny. You can tilt it. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to select both items and you're going to flatten. It's going to collapse it to one item. And you see now he is a cut and print. Okay. So let me delete all of these. Oops, no, okay. The other thing is, so I made this as big as I could. So, you're limited with print and cut, I think to 9.25 by 6.75. So I made this 6.71. This is as big as it can get. And then I cut 5 and Fabulous separately. So when there is space in your image, don't make that whole image together. Then you can make it larger. You can make this large and then you can make this large as well if you wanted to, if that makes sense. Because if I had grouped this whole thing together and flattened it, then my whole image would have been smaller because it would have included this. And so that, 6.75 by 9.25 is not that big on an adult shirt. So in this case, I was fine, but I wanted to max out on the image. So then the words, and this too, like when it's simple like this, I just, I used black glitter iron-on and gold glitter iron-on, and this was separate from the actual image. So I hope I made that clear. Okay, so now let me show you what you do when you're done. So this little guy is pretty cute. Okay, so let's go to make it. And I'm going to walk you through the steps of what you're going to do. So I'm not on Bluetooth on this laptop. And I'm not plugged into my Cricut, but I will kind of talk you through it. It's really, really easy as soon as this pops up. So what happens is you need to be connected to a printer because it will know that so I left the other image, the original image, right? So you can see I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you as soon as the image comes up. So it'll recognize which one's print and cut and which one is just cut, right? Because the words 5 and Fabulous, I just did it as a cut item. It was just words. And this, I think it's because it's print and cut and it had a lot of colors and a lot of images that it's been slow every time I've accessed it. But let me show you again what that looks like. So what will happen is we're going to send this to the printer to print this top image right here, okay? So you see, let me move my face out of the way. So this says print and cut. For this particular type, I will not mirror it. It's going to print out like this. And see, here's my second print and cut of just this item. So see, if you separate things, if you needed something big and you separated them, technically I can make him 6.75 by 9.25, right? As opposed to this whole image, which will pop up in a second. And as opposed to also the 5 and Fabulous. So you can just imagine if I had made this whole thing one print and cut, it would have been tiny. Everything would have been much smaller because you would also account for the space here and the words, okay? So what happens is you will click on continue and it'll say send to printer. Yes. So then it'll print. We'll ignore this for now. It'll print. You'll walk over to your printer, take that out, and it's going to look just like this, okay? So you're going to put it on your mat, and you're going to put it in your Cricut machine, and you're going to cut. This is printable iron for dark colors, dark t-shirts or whatever. You want to make sure when you put it on the mat that you put it exactly like it tells you to, which means the balloons facing this way. Don't put the balloons on this side and flip it around, okay? It needs to know that the registration marks will tell it like, okay, this balloon go in 3, down 1, start cutting here. So your balloons need to be on this side, but it will read the registration marks. And then you just peel off. So then you can watch my next video on how to do it. But I hope this was helpful. It took me a very, very long time to do print and cut. And I'm kind of bummed because it's pretty awesome. I mean, you can take any image like off the internet and do it. It looks really, really good. The only thing is, you're going to have to make sure that your printer is of good quality and will print out, because it will print out whatever you see. So it's pretty amazing. All right. And then the words, you're going to do just as you normally would with any cut items, right? The words, when you use just regular iron-on vinyl, I will have to mirror it. And then you want to put shiny side down, and then you do it as normal, okay? All right. Oh, so I hope that was helpful. Please send me any emails, questions, whatever it is. I'd love to hear from you. And then I'd like to see your projects too. If you follow me on Instagram at The Useless Crafter, you can see these shirts and everything that I do. Bye, guys. Thank you.